Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of August 15th. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's go and see what we have here for you, Sagittarius. Now I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, the Rider-Waite Tarot, as well as the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to pick them up for yourself. Also, the scammers are back, so just do not get scammed. I will not send you a message. I do not do personal readings, so yeah. And yeah, hope things are going well for you here, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and make sure we're all set up and in view, and then we'll get right into it. All right. That's looking just about good enough to me. We'll go ahead and take 3 of these oracle cards to clarify as we go along. And all right, energy on the bottom. You have the Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles is really a nice card of potentially changes happening in your financial situation. It can say that there's, as you can see here, in the background, you can see the boats sort of on the shore, kind of going up and down, and this indicates the idea that there could be money coming in, there could be money coming out. It could be a positive change, it could be a negative change. It really depends on the situation. You have it paired here with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, which is really nice. So if anything, I do think that there's probably more than likely to be a positive change showing up here in your cards. However, there is also something related to your thought process here that is showing up in the reading as well that may not, it may feel like this isn't positive, or it may feel like this isn't, there's something here that you need to separate yourself from, because it's almost like maybe you're not fully realizing or fully understanding the change that could be happening here. I want to refine that message because I'm not quite sure exactly what that is yet, but I will refine that message as we go along. But kind of my opening thoughts, so let's go ahead and just dive into it. So in the overall situation, you do have this Wheel of Fortune card, and the Wheel of Fortune talks about some sort of positive change in your life. Both of these cards, the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Two of Pentacles, can indicate changes on the horizon or just changes generally in life. The Wheel of Fortune is more about like a change in your destiny, or your destiny sort of arriving, if you will. It's also a positive change in luck. It can talk about luck. It is Jupiter energy, of course, Sagittarius. You are ruled by Jupiter, so it's always definitely a nice energy when you to find in a reading for yourself when you get the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, your luck here, it could be turning around, and it could be turning around here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles. Now, the other thing is with the Wheel of Fortune is just because the wheel of your destiny, so to speak, has spun in your direction and it's now pointing at you, doesn't mean you need to stop taking action. In fact, the way that you make the Wheel of Fortune work is by kind of showing up and embracing the change, and also doing the action and taking the action that you need to take in your life. So that's the other thing when you get the Wheel of Fortune, is to also kind of make sure that you are meeting the universe halfway, so to speak, in order to really help see this change come through. Because the thing is, the wheel, so to speak, the wheel will not always be spinning in your direction. And it's this idea that kind of the cycle of life is kind of always spinning, right? And the wheel is kind of always spinning. So conditions are favorable now, but they might not be forever. So that is one thing to consider. Now, in the past, you have the Five of Wands, you have the Seven of Cups, and you also have the Queen of Wands here. So definitely some tension potentially in your workplace or your career situation here, because you do have this Five of Wands. Five of Wands can talk about tension, conflict, especially as it relates to work situations, because Wands is the suit of work, career, enterprise, business, creativity, inspiration. It's the energy of energy. And so it's possible here that some of you have been a little bit even confused by the way that a work situation has sort of been going in your life. And I say confused because you have this here with the Seven of Cups, which is a card of confusion. It's this idea of like maybe being overwhelmed by the amount of choices or the amount of options that you have. Maybe there was a little bit of tension here between you and another person, because you do have this Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands, this could be you showing up. The Queen of Wands is any fire sign, but it could also be anybody else as well. Try not to get hung up on the signs. They could just have a lot of fire, prominent fire energy about them if they are not like a fire sign, sun sign. But yeah, some of you may have felt a little confused about some tension here between you and another person in the past. I also think on a different, completely different level, a completely different kind of timeline that some of you may be under, the Queen of Wands can talk about attracting something important into your life. And the Seven of Cups can indicate like having an abundance of option or choice, while the Five of Wands could indicate like potentially you getting stronger, and after having gone through conflicts of the past and learning from those lessons. So it is possible that some of you here, you know, if you're not in conflict with somebody, it is possible that some of you have been spending a lot of conscious effort and a lot of conscious time sort of manifesting something and trying to attract something into your life as it relates to your work situation and your material situation. I don't see a whole lot of love energy here. I mostly see wands and pentacles, especially with that Wheel of Fortune in the middle, as kind of the most important messages for Sagittarius people in this week. And so it is possible that some of you have been trying to attract something into your life here. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, that is certainly a good sign that something could be sort of spinning around, turning around, kind of spinning in your direction. In the current situation, you do have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Hanging Man. So here's the deal. The offer that you've been looking for could be here with this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can represent some sort of financial offer or material offer. Could also just say that prospects in your life are generally good. I do have to say that it seems like your situation or your conditions in life right now are favorable for a change or favorable for luck or a good situation, something like that here. But here's the deal. It's like the offer might arrive, but you're gonna have to let go of the way that you used to do things or your old kind of limiting beliefs here because of this hangman. Okay, the hangman, this person is hanging on too tightly. They're ready to embrace a change or ready to embrace a transformation, but they need to let go. Okay, they need to let go. And so getting the offers, it's almost like it's not enough, because you may be getting the offer, but you have to like be ready to accept the offer, or you have to be ready to accept this invitation or this prospect here that may be coming into your life. Because again, the main thing with the Wheel of Fortune where a lot of people get hung up on is it's not necessarily like pulling the slot machine and winning the lottery. It's like more about favorability in your life changing, and with that you having to take appropriate action, right? And so it's like it can be a perfect combination to bring something into your life, but you have to be ready to let go of the old way of doing something here with the Hanging Man in the middle and, you know, all of these indications. What I do know is that there's change here showing up for you very heavily, with the Two of Pentacles again going back and the Wheel of Fortune. That could be very good for your situation, but you must be ready to sort of act on it. And this could be like almost a perfect situation, kind of stars aligning type of moment here with these cards so far. Now, in the future, you do have the Eight of Swords, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Seven of Swords. So remember, I said I wanted to try to get some like clarity here on what was going on in that sort of opening message, which I said there's like some sort of change, but you're not seeing it for whatever reason here. The reason I said that is you have this Eight of Swords, which this person here is sort of blindfolded to their situation. In fact, they don't realize that there is a solution right in front of them because they can't see the road ahead, right? They are trapped in their thoughts, they're trapped in their mind, they're trapped in some sort of limiting belief or some sort of thought pattern that is holding them back. And so it's like this strange energy here of you having a near perfect situation, But I say near perfect because it could be, like it could be type of deal, where there's this situation where you really have to like either remove the blindfold or let go or both in order to see this like fully sort of come in or capitulate for yourself here. So that's kind of what I feel when I said that opening message, where it's like it could be here, the solution is available, the change is here, the change has arrived, but will you take advantage? You do have this Seven of Swords as well, which can represent some sort of backstabbing situation. It can be somebody who's maybe a little bit deceptive around you. However, it can also just represent the need to create a game plan, or maybe even take the backdoor exit, try something, do something in a different way, or take a different approach to a problem, which again, I think is very important at this time. You do have this Five of Cups, which can represent disappointment and sadness. However, the real message of the Five of Cups is to continue looking on the bright side, Sagittarius, as this person's not recognizing that there are two cups behind them overflowing. And also, there is this castle in the distance. Many times in tarot, castles show up in the distance, indicating that there are rewards kind of down the line. There are rewards in the future for you to kind of get, but you have to, in this case, with the Five of Cups, you have to try to continue being as positive as possible to really help those rewards kind of come in. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's start to clarify this situation some more by taking a look at these oracle cards. But if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow in a big way. All right, so you have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. You then have Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. And then you also have Isis, magic manifesting, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, stay focused. All right, so some of you here, there's like this big message of attracting. Remember I said at the beginning here, attracting something, having a lot of options to attract into your life with the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups. And then if you look at this, infinite abundance, obstacles being removed, and then magic manifesting. Some of you have been manifesting this, and it's almost like it's here. Okay, it's almost like it's right here in the middle. It has arrived, but there's like one more piece to it almost, where the piece is the acting part. It's the action part and really acting on it. Saint Germain, karma releasing. So it's like, yeah, any people or situations involving drama in your life, I would really look at maybe reassessing that, because that's maybe even going to get you out of alignment of this perfect situation that you find yourself in. So yeah, that's something that's coming to mind here. Let's go ahead and clarify this situation even more. So you do have this Two of Swords, another blindfold message. You do have the Five of Pentacles. You have the Six of Wands. You have the Four of Cups, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I definitely like the clarifications coming in here, especially in the future, more so in the future. These four are a little bit challenging, the first four here, but I definitely like the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles showing up, because this last column is a little bit challenging. Again, so if we think about the castle symbolism here, this family, you can see the grandparents, the children and the grandchildren, the dogs here. This family has built their empire, and they are now living in the castle. So remember, sometimes in tarot they show up at the distance. Well, this family lives in the castle that's in the distance, and they have sort of acquired the abundance. They've achieved the outcome. They have gone through the whole journey of the Suit of Pentacles, and this is about arrival. This is about empires. This is about kind of building your legacy in life. And you have it here paired with the Six of Wands. So in the future, it's like the solution is here. The Six of Wands is a major victory. It's major success, public recognition, kind of being in the spotlight, being cheered on, that type of energy. And it's like this solution to creating this life for yourself, or even just having this manifestation come in, the solution's available to you. I think it's a matter of sort of, it's almost like a matter of like a thought process. It's like something relating to your thought process here. is like the only thing that is in your way, because you have 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and then you also have this 2 of Swords, which you can see the blindfold. They are, again, having a hard time seeing the road ahead, and it's like, it's almost like the road is right here. It's like you're already standing on the road. So it's like, and then especially because you have this 4 of Cups here, which this person's sort of like missing out on an opportunity. You can see the cup kind of, like being offered to this person here, and they're missing out on this situation or this opportunity in life. And this could be because some of you are like, with the 5 of Pentacles and the Devil card, this could be because some of you are engaged in negative thinking around the outcome and kind of in scarcity mode. Like, why hasn't it happened yet? When will it happen? How will it happen? I couldn't do this. I could never do this. Like, that type of situation can show up here with the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles. So it's almost like it's already here, but there's a part of your thought process that is causing like a sort of a blockage or like a buildup. And I think that if you can work through that, which you can, it's just a matter of doing it. I think if you can work through that, this manifestation, this destiny that you've been kind of attracting into your life, it could certainly be showing up here in the future for you soon. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next reading.